Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Cryptokip, and today we're going to be talking about CRONOS Coin, and we're going to be talking about the crypto markets as a whole. There is some big stories that are coming out tomorrow. One of the biggest ones here that is the most relevant is the FOMC meeting that is going to take place tomorrow, where the actual Fed chair, Jerome Powell, will be announcing a potential 1% interest rate hike, guys. That's right. They are trying to curb inflation, and that is a really, really big move upward. We were expecting a 0.75% interest rate hike, but we are looking to maybe get a whole 100 points. So that is causing a lot of fear in the markets, and we're seeing stuff happening. But in that, you got to keep in mind, right? We believe in crypto, right? I personally happen to believe that, Bitcoin, Ethereum, right? There's a lot of great projects out there, a lot of great projects to buy, but I believe the best exchange token is Cryptocom, and we'll talk about that in this video, and I think there's a lot of massive gains ahead. So if you guys like this kind of content, smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel. We are going to keep 3 videos coming at you guys every single day. That's what we want to do here at the Crypto Report, and we are going to give away $1,000 worth of Bitcoin to one lucky subscriber when we do hit 10,000 subscribers on the channel. So make sure you don't miss out on that. Without further ado, let's just take a peek at the charts. Crypto is currently at $924 billion, just under $1 trillion market cap. And right now, Bitcoin is below $19,000, down to $18,881. So Ethereum is quite a bit down here, but what's going on? What's the big story? Well, the big story is, these cryptos and these markets in general are falling right now because of this big Fed decision. This inflation rate hike is a big, big deal. And, a lot of people weren't anticipating this big of a number, and it's causing a lot of fear. But one thing you got to keep in mind is that when these Fed meetings come out and the FOMC announcement comes out of how much they're going to raise the interest rates, every single time, I shouldn't say every single time, very, very frequently as of late, it seems like there's been a sell-off leading up to it, and the news comes out, and regardless of the interest rate hike, things get bullish again kind of for no reason. So, even in a bear market, that's kind of been true. We see a pump. It's almost like a sell the rumor, buy the news, which is kind of interesting. So that's one thing I wanted to point it out to you guys here ahead of this meeting, and maybe as one of the reasons that this is currently going down. Another reason the markets are probably hurting right now is because the White House is publishing their first ever comprehensive framework for crypto. And you can actually read the actual documents like this from the White House and see exactly what's going on. But I'll just tell you, basically they're looking at crypto for the first time. If a few months back, Joe Biden put out an executive order to have agencies figure out what parts of crypto they want to regulate and be responsible for. And so just, months later, they came back with these findings, and basically they're finding that crypto's a good thing, right? But we got to figure out how to regulate it. We got to figure out how to eliminate criminal activity. We got to figure out the unenvironmentally friendly things that come along with proof of work, but I think they overinflated a little bit in the writing. But generally they say that, they like it and they want to figure it out and they want to regulate it. And if you guys aren't on board for regulation, we have to start getting in the mindset is, look, crypto's got to get regulated. We need to be able to be taxed, right? Uncle Sam's going to find out one way or another. And you know what? As long as they don't restrict the network and they don't really harm our privacy, well, then, you know what? I think it all works out in the end, right? And that will get us to those prices we want to get to. I'm really bullish, and I think that Cryptocom is a top exchange, right? We've talked about the marketing. We've talked about, by the way, the FIFA World Cup is coming up, and that is going to be taking place across the seas, but 50 billion plus people are going to watch that event, and Crypto.com is the exclusive crypto sponsor for that event, not to mention all the other partnerships, $700 million naming rights to the Staples Center, the UFC, F1 racing. They are all over the place, not to mention, all crypto exchanges are right now. These exchange tokens are hot. They've been saving cash, and they are acquiring company, and they are expanding into new markets and getting approval to actually operate in South Korea, in all these different countries across the world. They're working on the EU. FTX is currently working on the EU. But Crypto.com is very user-friendly. It has an excellent mobile application. And right now, the price is going down because of all this news. I believe there's massive gains ahead because right now you look at the fear and greed index and you're at 23 right now. Fear is very high, which means it's a great buying opportunity. And the buying opportunity could get better from here. And we really do expect crypto to have another bull market in about 2024, 2025. And so we've got a lot of time to accumulate in the meantime. And that bull market should come back right around 575 days, 22 hours, 22 minutes, and 19 seconds from now. A little specific, huh? Well, the Bitcoin halving is traditionally when the bull run comes back, and that's what we're waiting for. Now, it's not going to be 570 days until we go up until the top. It's going to be in about 575 days. You can expect markets to have started moving and continue and start to move up, at least if crypto does what it's traditionally done in the past. The reason this is such a bullish event is because the Bitcoin network is made up of miners, and those miners receive a reward every time they solve a block on the Bitcoin blockchain. And that is basically what the miners' rewards are. And so when miners solve this algorithm, they get a reward of Bitcoin, which each block rewards 6.25 Bitcoin. And it's going to be cut down to 3.125 Bitcoin. So the miners will receive less Bitcoin as a reward for solving the algorithm. And that makes Bitcoin more scarce. So that's what we're waiting for. I think that Crypto.com is in a fantastic position. I think that the Bitcoin halving is going to depend whether Crypto.com goes up. But when you look at all these exchanges, guys, you will see that CroCoin, the Crypto.com has partnerships. They are expanding into a lot of different markets, right? FTX is doing a great job as well, but they're missing a little bit of the DeFi side. That being said, I want more FTX tokens too because I think they're a big player. Binance is great, but they don't operate in the US in the same capacity that Crypto.com can. There's a much more extensive coin offering on Crypto.com exchange in the US versus BNB, Binance's US, Binance.us. So there's things that I love about all of them, right? Binance is the biggest one in the world. It's 90 million users. Crypto.com has 50 million users and they're growing faster, right? So these are the kind of things that we look at here at the Crypto Report. I'm very bullish. I think there's massive gains ahead. There are interest rate hikes coming. So, if we get a little bit of downward movement, it should be expected. We could have downward movement for as much as, 7 more months. It could totally possibly happen, but expect in about 575 days, things should be coming back around, or at least if history even gets close to repeating itself. This isn't financial advice. I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts for the day. That's all I got today. I'm Cryptokip. This is the Crypto Report. Don't forget to smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, you got to remember to DCA, HODL, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night, and I got 2 videos for you right here if you want to check them out. Peace.